Hello, this is Asian Movie Pulse interviews. Today I am being a guest essentially of Taiwan Film Festival Edinburgh, and I'm here with director Chienn Hsiang, whose films Increasing Echo is screening in Taiwan Film Festival Edinburgh. Hello, Chienn Hsiang, how are you?
嗨，你好。
大家好，我这边是亚洲电影脉动，我很荣幸这次在这个台湾的电影节上担任来宾访问钱翔导演。钱翔导演您好。
嗨，你好。
Okay. So, you started your work in cinema as a cinematographer. How did that help when you started directing your own films?
导演，您的这个过去的电影生涯一开始是先担任摄影师，那您认为这个摄影的经验呢，对于自己后来拍片有什么帮助？
好，电影摄影师的工作主要是依照影像，运用影像来创作。我需要逐步翻还是？
导演可以继续，没关系。
好，电影摄影师的工作主要是创作影像，那导演的工作更像是用影像、诸个影像一起来组合讲述一个故事。那多年的摄影师的训练，让我觉得有一个对影像有一种特别的信赖感，然后我可以在现场的时候，因为我在现场，我同时干摄影师，所以我可以很专注的把自己投入影像，也就是说，影像的当下身体，摄影师是身体跟影像接触的，导演通常会有一个距离，但是当我这样做的时候，我可以以导演的身份参与进这个电影。我不知道我讲的清不清楚。
The main job of a cinematographer is using vision to create, and the film director, on the other hand, use vision to create a story. With the training as a cinematographer, I have a very close feeling with vision. So the cinematographer use their body to get close to visions. On the other hand, the director has a little bit of distance from vision. So with such training, I can imagine how the cinematographer would feel about visions.
Okay, and in film, in both Exit and Increasing Echo, he is the director of photography and writer of the films. Is that how difficult is that, and is that a necessity, let's say, or a preference?
在您拍摄这个《修行》和《回光奏鸣曲》两部电影的时候，您同时担任了导演、编剧以及摄影指导。那在这个拍摄过程中，您是否遭遇过什么样的困难，或者是说，因为您有这样的背景，能够有什么样的优势？
好，这个事情很好玩的事情是，在我写完剧本的当下，然后我比较在乎的是集体的创作，所以我会把我的剧本丢出来，然后让演员很大量的参与，让制作，让其他的工作人员大量的参与，然后我们共同创作出一个可能发生的情境。这是我们的创作方式。也就是说，在我剧本写完的时候，我的 team 就开始做一个集体的创作。那诚如我刚刚讲的，摄影对我而言是一种安心感。也就是说，当我抱着摄影机拍摄的时候， 我觉得自己更能投入这个电影，所以这3个角色大概是这样子的工作形式。中间不太会打架，中间没有太多打架的部分。
Okay, thank you. It's a very interesting question. When I finished my screenplay, I rendered this into a common creation. That is, I gather all of my team members to participate in a creation. That's a unique part of my filmmaking. So it's from the writing of the script to a common creation among many people. Also, when I make my film, I can hold the camera by myself, and that gives me a feeling of reassurance. Thank you.
Okay.
好，我不好意思，我想补充一件事情。
I want to add one more thing.
就是尤其是抓着摄影机的时候的，其实它是一种跟演员一起舞蹈的一个过程。那这个东西比较是直觉性的对当下的情境的一个反应，所以我还蛮 enjoy 这个过程，参与到电影之中。谢谢。
Okay. When I hold the camera in the filmmaking process, I was dancing with the actors and actresses in the film. So in that process, I can engage with actors and actresses, and I personally very much enjoy that holding the camera in the film.
And has he also thought of editing also his films?
Pardon me, I didn't get it.
If he has ever thought of also editing his films, being the editor also of his films.
您是否想过在这个电影中也进行一些编辑的工作、剪辑的工作？
好，我的剪辑的方式是这样子的，我会把我的片子我做一次第一版的 first cut， 然后我会把它给我的剪接师，然后我剪接师剪完了以后，我会再拿回来就他的部分再剪，然后我再给他，然后就变成这样一来一往的一个过程，就是互相交换的过程。
Okay, so in general, it's a quite interactive process. When I make my first cut and I send my video to the film cutter, and then they send me the product, and I then review the product and send it to them, and it's a very much interactive process.
Okay. In both Exit and Increasing Echo, the focus is on middle-aged womanhood. What is the appeal of this topic? Why is he so interested in this topic?
在两部电影修行以及微光奏鸣曲中，您都探讨了这个中年女性的这个议题。请问中年女性这个主题对您有什么特别的吸引力吗？
好，因为中年男人的电影其实很多，中年男人的电影讨论的东西非常多，但是我觉得中年女人的不管是她人生走到了一个长期在社会压力下的一个点， 到了中年这个时期，可以开始进行了反思。第二个事情是，中年的女性到了这个阶段，身体会产生巨大的变化，因此不管是对外在世界的反思，或是对内在心理的调整，它都会产生一个极巨大对现在生活的反省，大概是这样子。所以这个事情对我而言非常有兴趣。
All right. There have been many films talking about middle-aged men already. On the other hand, for women, when they enter the middle age, they usually start to have a very a massive reflection and rethinking about the external world. On the other hand, internally, their body changed a lot. So, with the huge change externally and internally, usually they intend to make some change.
Okay. And what is his opinion regarding marriage and long-term relationship in general? Can they actually be sustained?
请问导演，关于这个婚姻和伴侣的关系，您抱持着什么样的想法？您认为婚姻和伴侣关系能够长久延续吗？
我做过很多调查，然后我相信有美好的婚姻，大概5% 左右的可能会有美好的婚姻，然后大概有20% 大概是 OK 的，20 to 30% 大概是 OK 的，然后其实它有很大一部分是就是这样子活着，大概是这样子。我觉得其实是有困难的，但是我比较相信伴侣的关系，我比较相信个人的对他人的尊重，以及对自己对这种关系之间的尊重。离开放手也是一种尊重，在一起也是互相的尊重，这中间都有太多的学习。
I have done many surveys about this issue. Personally, I believe there exist happy marriages, about 5%. Another 20 to 30% of the existing marriages are just okay. And for the majority of marriages, people just live with that, the conditions. So I believe in marriages there are so many difficulties, and I personally believe that the success of marriages depends on the quality of their companionship and the fact that people can show their respect. What I mean by respect is that even letting go of each other is kind of respect. So leaving the relationship or staying together can be a kind of respect. So that's what I think.
好，我补充一点，我觉得中间有一个东西的是真正困难的东西，不管是婚姻或是伴侣，这个距离，心理距离跟身体距离，都是一个极其困难的哲学问题。
I would like to add one more point. When we look at both marriage and companionship, we can find that distance is a critical issue, whether it is a psychological issue or physical issue, psychological distance or physical distance. It is a very difficult philosophical question.
And is he himself married?
Are you married？你结婚了吗
没有。
？He has not married.
Okay, and are there any part of his marriage, let's say, in the movie?
那请问那个在电影里面其他的人是否已经结婚？
我们电影里头整个剧组里面只有2位有婚姻，一个是摄影助理，一个是制片。还有录音师3位。
Okay. In the filmmaking team, there are only 3 people who have married. One is the cinematographer assistant. Another is a producer, and also 摄影助理、制片，还有
录音师。
And also the recorder.
Okay. All right. In the film, it becomes obvious that the relationship between the 2 protagonists is essentially over. But why do they stay still together in that marriage?
在片中，已经可以明显感受到2位主角的关系呢，已经形同陌路。那您认为为什么他们2个人还可以坚持在一起？
其实，在东方社会里头，这个事情还在，这件事情还始终困扰着大家，就是一个社会框架的问题。这是第一件事情，社会的框架到底，毕竟离婚这件事情是一个麻烦的事情，是一个对个人的名声以及什么都是麻烦的事情。第二件事情是生存的问题。当我们现在离开了我们，虽然它是不好的环境，但是它在其他的，也许在经济生活上，或是在相互合作的生活上，它形成了另外一个框架。好，第3个东西是丧失勇气的问题。当我们要面对新的一个问题的时候，我们很可能离不开。其实大部分离不开的婚姻都会有很多各式各样的问题，大概是这样子。
Yeah. This question is related to the nature of the Oriental society. There are a couple of reasons or factors affecting the current status. The first one is the social frame. With the Asian social frame, divorce has become a trouble. Because divorce can affect one's reputation and many other things. The second factor is about survival. Some people may feel if they leave the marriage, they cannot survive. The third factor is about courage. Many people are too afraid of changing the current status, so they just live with their marriages.
Okay. And it seems to me that the film essentially takes Mrs. Yang's side. Like she's portrayed as the good guy, let's say, and her husband the bad guy. Why is that?
我个人感觉看过电影之后，您好像是站在这个严太太的那一方。那关于这一点，您是否有什么样的看法？
第一个是很多女生看完以后觉得我会站在严先生那一方，觉得我对女主角过于残忍。好，其实老实讲，我并没有站在谁的那一方。这个我觉得严先生只是表达了，也许他更符号化了一个男性作为动物性的一个表征。但是严太太这边，她的控制似乎也是另外一种动物性的表征，但是也许她的篇幅占的比较多，感觉上对她的内在比较照顾，但实际上，并没有。
Okay. In fact, many women watched the film and told me it seems that I was on the side of the man, of the husband, Mr. Yan. Um, it's true that in the film, Mr. Yan, the husband, is created as a symbol of animals in the marriage. Okay. But actually, I didn't take any sides, not on Mr. Yan or Mrs. Yan. So on the one hand, Mr. Yan is, is represented as a symbol for animals. On the other hand, Mrs. Yan, the wife, also has her nature of animal in that marriage, although she seems to seek some mental and psychological growth in the storyline.
好，我想补充一点东西是，也许严先生的部分是我所能理解的，但严太太的部分是我所好奇的，所以可能是这个原因，我想往更里面去探究他的问题。谢谢。
The problem of Mr. Yan is something that I can understand, but the problem of Mrs. Yan is something I intend to discover. So this is why I'm interested in this topic. That's why I want to give more focus on the wife.
Okay. And there is a tension throughout the film, communicated mostly by the sound, as let's say, for example, the sound of the blender, which is almost constant. And why did he choose this approach? And is tension something important to have in his movies?
在这个电影当中，有许多具有张力的桥段都是透过声音来呈现，例如果汁机的声音。您为何会选择这样的方式？您认为冲突和张力是您作品中重要一部分吗？
好，我觉得声音的运用这一部分，它更像是潜在的某种语言跟台词。而台词的运用对我来讲，它更像是行动，也就是台词比较像是个 action， 而声音比较像是个台词。那在这个东西中间，声音会打动到心里更底层的东西的感受，它不是那么明显的，但它会打动到心里更底层的感受。而这个里面所造成的那个紧张感是我所需要的。
Okay, I can interpret in this way. In terms of the use of sound, I take sounds as potential dialogues in the film, and potential dialogues for me means actions. So on the one hand, we have dialogues between characters. On the other hand, sound can be used to deliver the feelings of characters deep down, and this is what I want in my film.
Okay. And is tension, though, something important to have in his films? To have some tension?
您认为这个在您的电影之中，加入张力的元素是否为很重要的事情？
其实，在你问这个问题之前，我并没有想过这件事情，但是好像进入婚姻状态，任何的婚姻都会有巨大的张力，始终的存在着。可能我选择下一个题目，如果没有婚姻，那个张力也许会消失。
To be honest, before you ask this question, I've never thought about this. You see the tension in this film, probably because tension exists everywhere in a marriage. If my next film is not about marriage, maybe you won't see so many moments of tension.
Okay, okay.
也许这个 tension 是某种 reality 的再现。
Maybe tension is just a representation of the reality.
Okay, okay. But I thought there was tension in the film. For example, when you hear the sound of the blender, and then the camera turns to the husband, and I thought there was some tension because I was feeling that the husband will erupt at some point, be mad. So that's what I meant by tension.
我在看这部电影的时候，我经常有一些画面，就是听到果汁机的巨大声响，然后摄影机就移到这个丈夫身上，然后我就会期待说，这个丈夫会不会忽然这个大发雷霆，然后这就是我所谓的这个关于张力的这个桥段。
很好。重点是这个 tension 到他身上以后，他必须要忍受下去，这才造成他最后必须要逃跑。
Yes, thank you. The point is that when the husband hear the huge sound, she has to endure and live with that, and that's the direct reason why he eventually run away.
Okay, okay. All right. Okay, and can he tell us a bit about his cooperation with the two protagonists?
是不是可以请导演谈谈您与两位主角陈香琪和陈以文两位演员的合作？
好，我们就诚如我刚刚说的，我们在剧本的很早的阶段，我就把剧本丢给两位了。然后我请他们各自会去消化跟吸收里面的角色的内容，然后我们没有进行排戏，然后我们直接在现场里头各自思考的，因为婚姻到了这个阶段已经是各自思考的东西了，所以让他们各自思考，各自去 enjoy 去撞击中间会产生的东西。然后我就把它拍摄下来，大概是这样的一个状态。然后两位都是非常非常专业的演员。
As I said, after I finished my screenplay, I sent it to the two protagonists, and then we enter into a stage of collective creation. The two characters, the two protagonists read my script and digest the content, and then we start to make the film. We didn't have rehearsal, and because they are quite mature and professional actors and actresses, they already have their thought about marriage. So we just put everything together, and then we start to make the film without rehearsal.
好，不好意思，与其这样讲，其实当他们的前面将近花了半年的时间做准备跟进入角色，甚至他们会到场景里头熟悉的去过生活，所以等我们真正开始拍的时候， 整个状况其实更像纪录片。
Yeah, please allow me to put it this way. Before the start of the filmmaking process, the two main roles have 6 months to digest and think about the characters they are going to play in the film. When we start making the film, it's more like making a documentary.
Okay. And considering both actors are veterans, and Chen Yi-Wen in particular has also directed his own films, do they offer their opinion regarding the roles? Do they have objections, let's say?
据我所知，陈以文已经不只是演员，他也拍了自己的电影，也是一个导演。那他在跟您合作的时候，他是否有提供自己的意见？是否有跟你有不同的看法？
好，陈以文在这个部分分得非常清楚。陈以文大部分问我的事情是，只有他在一开始的时候，他询问我他的表演是非常表演的表演，还是低于生活的表演，就是高于生活的表演，还是低于生活的表演？也就是说，他是不是要做更夸张，还是比一般生活更低线的表演？他只在表演上问了我这样一件事情，其他的我觉得他大部分都在吸收角色跟进入角色的状态。这个事情在导演的过程中，他倒没有给予，他有给予我很多角色的想法，但并没有给予我在导演上有什么样的特别的想法。
Okay, regarding this question, when Chen Yi-Wen worked with me in the first place, he clearly have a conversation with me. He asked me, do you want me to perform just as the reality, or you want me to perform like a performance? That is, you want me to show everything like a something very something more than what you would experience in life, or what is in life actually. So he spent a long time to enter this character. As a actor, he didn't give me too many opinions about filmmaking, but he did discuss a lot with me about the character itself.
Okay. And can you tell us a bit about his opinion of the Taiwanese movie industry at the moment?
请问导演对于目前的台湾影坛有什么看法？
好，我觉得台湾电影有一个是令人高兴的，一个是令人担心的。令人担心的是，还是资本的影响对台湾电影的影响非常大，所以为了要赚钱，所以很多影像在这边要做一些比较柔软的态度。但是另外一件事情却让我觉得很兴奋的是，台湾的影像开始多元了，各种各样的议题开始发生了。那各式各样的独立制片，特别是纪录片的影像，开始蓬勃发展。那这些东西，我觉得是未来都会成为一个新的力量。
What my thinking about the Taiwan film industry, some of them are positive, some are negative. What makes me worried is that there's a continual capital influence in the industry, and that has affected the filmmaking process. Because of the consideration of films, we have to compromise to some extent in terms of presenting the vision. But on the other hand, the positive side is that the presentation of visions has become more diverse. We have seen the making of independent films, the making of documentaries. So I think that's the positive development in Taiwanese film.
And last questions, I guess, can he tell us a bit about if he's working on anything new, any new projects coming up?
最后想要请教导演的问题是，你目前是否有任何新的计划？那如果有的话，可否跟我们透露一下？
好，我的大脑还在放空中。但是如果我下一步东西要做的话，我想可能会探讨一些更本质的东西，爱情的更本质的东西。
So actually, I don't have specific project at hand. I just let myself space out for a while. If I can make the next film, I'm interested in the topic about romantic love. I would like to know more about the nature of romantic love.
Okay. Well, I guess that's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
好，非常感谢导演。
好，谢谢你们，谢谢。